What is going on? In this video, I am going to show you some of the ways that Google is automatically screwing you and your clients out of money, and they're doing it on purpose. And I have been lied to by multiple Google reps when they've called me and I've asked them about it, and they told me this was not happening. And it is obvious that it is. So first of all, let's get started. So if you are like me and you set up your own conversion actions on your client's accounts, you set them up, the first time, and then you test them through Tag Manager or however you want to install them. And then once they're firing correctly, there's little reason to audit the work that you've done. And so now you can work on optimizing your campaigns for those conversion actions that you created. So then why would you ever think that Google would then automatically add conversions, especially if you're using machine learning bidding strategies? An additional conversion will actually dilute who it is you're serving your ads to and make you spend more money by optimizing towards conversions that don't bring in money for your clients. So first of all, let's start right there, because this really pisses me off. So this right here, leads 86702 website import from clicks. I did not create this. This was automatically put in there without my knowledge. I didn't get an email. Nobody called me. It just appeared. And notice how it's a secondary optimization. So primary means you're optimizing on the front end for it. Secondary means you're recording, but you're not optimizing. Well, by default, it was set to primary. Okay, guys. So I had to go in there, and this is how you change it, by the way. Edit your settings, submit lead forms, and then you want to change that to secondary. And notice this, the source, you can't edit the source. They don't tell you what it is. It's just an automatic setting, which is such bullshit, by the way, that they're taking away our insights and then they're causing us to spend more money on it. It's ridiculous. So change that to secondary or remove it if you want to. Either way, fine with me. All right, let's see. Calls from smart campaigns. This is the same thing. Just more bullshit made up by Google. They don't give us transparency into what exactly it is, but they certainly want us to spend more money on it. So change that to secondary. All right, what else are they doing here? Oh yeah, this is an interesting one. Local actions engagements. I've actually removed this twice now, and it keeps reappearing. And notice how it's a primary action. Now, I don't want to optimize for local engagements because my client doesn't make money with local engagements. My client makes money with lead gen forms. So why would I want to spend $1 to convert towards an action that doesn't help my client? So, okay, we're going to remove it again. You can see I'm very frustrated because I've done this stuff and then I go back in there and it looks like I haven't done anything. And so a week will go by, you do your work, you optimize the campaigns, and then these things just reappear. Let me show you another thing that they're doing. So first of all, you want to go into your all campaigns window here, and you want to go into your settings for the account. And now, again, this is going to be default set to on. Add suggestions right here. This will be on. So after 14 days, their automatic recommendations will just magically be approved and change your entire account. So make sure don't automatically apply ad suggestions and just save there. That's going to save you a lot of stress and headaches when your account starts spending a ton more money and your clients aren't seeing more money, right? That's a big problem. Those are conversations that are uncomfortable to have. The last thing that I want you to be very aware of, because this is what was told to me, and it was obviously not true. They're going to have you go into this recommendations up here and this auto apply button, and they're going to call you and they're going to tell you, do this. And they're going to swear up and down, if you check these boxes, they won't automatically make those changes. Well, they do automatically make those changes. So Google is, they're lying to us and they're doing it on purpose. I don't know what else to tell you. That's why I made this video. So don't use any of these auto recommendations if you don't want your client to spend more money and have less conversions. Go into your conversion settings and remove all that bullshit that Google is just flooding it with. Oh yeah, here's the last thing. If you guys didn't know this, let's go into a campaign, right? Let's go into the settings of the campaign. Okay, great. Networks. Okay, so see how this Google search partners actually, that's a phone call one, so we're not going to have a display campaign. Okay, here we go. So see this Google search partners and the Google display network. So one of the reasons you want to turn up all those auto optimizations is because if you remove them from these networks, it automatically just adds you back in. And so if your client's getting spam leads, or you're paying for leads and you come to your client, you say, hey, we got you, 10, 15 leads this week. And the client goes, that's great. But, 14 of them is just garbage. And it's not garbage leads in that they filled out their name correctly and they just didn't want the service. They're garbage leads as in gibberish. People are just filling in the form with random strings of numbers and letters to make it look like they're getting conversions. Now, this is a really big problem. And why this is happening and why, for whatever reason, over the last 6 months, it's become a huge problem. Well, I don't know the exact answers, but I could speculate that Google is juicing their numbers, or if it's not from Google, it's from the search partners themselves trying to get a cut of that ad money. And so there are click farms or bots or people or a mixture of both, whatever it is, that are clicking on Google ads and then running through your client's websites and then filling out those conversion forms so the referral website gets a cut of that money. So turn this crap off. All you want is Google search. You don't want their search partners and you don't want their display network. Unless you just want to waste your clients' money and then not have answers for them. But if you actually want to help your clients and prevent Google from screwing you over and screwing over their clients, you got to turn off all this crap because it is really, really bad. And with all this new machine learning automation that Google is bringing in with their new search performance campaign or performance max campaigns, they're taking away our ability to see behind the scenes like this. And so don't be surprised if you bring in this machine learning, your numbers are going to say you're doing great. You got however many conversions, but your clients are going to tell you, well, they're not getting that many conversions. At the end of the day, it's dollars in, dollars out. None of this bullshit that Google thinks is valuable. The only real value that Google can create is bringing customers and making sales. Well, that's all I got for this video. I'm kind of pissed, if you can tell. And I've been going back and forth on this issue for about a month now to try to figure out what's going on. And at the end of the day, it's a conclusion that I didn't want to come to, but the conclusion is Google is lying to us. They know they're lying to us and they're doing it on purpose. And so you can't trust them and don't trust anyone that calls you from Google. And, if you've been in this game a long time, you already kind of knew that, but it's just frustrating that it's getting worse and not better. So, all right, you guys have a good day.